Hello, my name is Ishit, and in this video, I'm going to explain round-robin CPU scheduling algorithm through a C++ program. Right, now let's take a look at the program. Here we have a simple C++ program used for implementing round-robin algorithm. We have three main functions, namely functions for queue updation, queue maintenance, and to check new processes arriving in the ready queue. Right. So if we take a look at the driver code, the program begins with the declaration of some necessary variables, such as the number of processes, the time quantum, and the value of a timer has been set to 0. The user is now prompted to enter time quantum and the number of processes. The user then has to enter the arrival time for each process, followed by the burst time for each process. Now the program initializes the ready queue and a complete array to store the completion time of each process. Now the value of the timer is set to the process arriving first to the arrival time of the first process, and it's incremented accordingly. The program then enters a while loop and it checks the ready queue and adds new processes to the end of the ready queue. If a program has completed its execution time before exceeding the time quantum, its completion time is stored in the completed queue. Now, the program also checks if the CPU is idle, and if the CPU is idle, it assigns new processes to the CPU. The program checks if the process has a completion time greater than the time quantum. If the completion time is greater than the time quantum, it is prompted to the end of the ready queue and a new process begins execution on the CPU. This process goes on till all the processes have completed execution by the CPU. Right. So the program then calculates the wait time and the turnaround time for each process, as well as the average wait time and average turnaround time for the given user inputs. Overall, the program implements round-robin CPU scheduling algorithm and first come first serve and preemption for a number of processes entered by the user. Let's try to understand this program with the help of a simple example. Right. So here we have an example for round-robin scheduling. Consider a set of 5 processes, namely P1, P2, P3, P4, and P5. So let's try and enter the arrival time and the burst time for these processes with the given time quantum into the C++ program. We also have the answers for the waiting time for each process, the turnaround time for each process, and the average waiting time and the average turnaround time. But let's take a look at the C++ program. Right, so let's begin execution. So I am now prompted to enter the time quanta. Now this is 2 units in this case. The number of processes happen to be 5. Arrival time of each process, that's 0 to 4. The burst times 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. The arrival time and burst time as provided by the users, and the wait time calculated for each process, and the turnaround time calculated for each process, with the average wait time and the average turnaround time. Let's cross check, and here we have the average wait time, the average turnaround time. So hopefully this program is able to explain the round robin CPU scheduling algorithm. Thank you for watching.